Welcome back to the You Gotta Love It podcast. In today's episode, I got a lot to talk about, but before I do, let's put on a little jams, eh? Back to the old house. I would rather not go back to the old house. There's too many bad memories. Too many memories. That was the Smiths, Back to the Old House. Oh, that's a good old tune, man. You can never go wrong with that. You know, when you want to feel at peace with yourself and, um, you're just working on yourself and you want to just get in that positive vibe. Can never go wrong with that. Um, Welcome back. This is episode 8. First and foremost, I spent the weekend in Louisiana. That was such a blessing. Got to see a lot of family. Took my little brother. He came down from the military. Salute to him. We ate a lot of crawfish. It was like Friday, Saturday, nonstop crawfish. We got to ride the four-wheelers. We got to see my beautiful grandmother, who at one point raised me, you know what I mean, once when I was little. I lived in Louisiana with her, and it was really good seeing her. When you go to Louisiana, you're doing something. I mean, goodness, they celebrate everything, you know what I mean? So it was nice to kind of get away for the weekend. And like I said, that's like my black side, of course. And so I try to get like a mixture of of both sides. And so it's always good seeing them full of energy, super happy. And so yeah, that went good. I kind of been working on myself a lot more. I've been working on praying more. I never, seems like I can read like books, but I can't, I, I have trouble like praying at times, but I've been better at, getting on my knees and holding my cross beads. And I simply just, I don't even know if I'm praying right, but what I do is, I say, dear Lord, thank you for waking me up. I think a lot of people, including myself, skipped over that, at times. But I was able to pray more, and just talk with my Lord and get right with my higher power, you know. But yeah, like I said, I still have trouble with, reading the Bible, which I hope, at some point in life, that gets better. Because, like I said, I could read books. It's not that I can't read, I can read, you know what I mean? But I think just sitting down and opening the Bible, I think, I have a little bit of, trouble with that. But yeah, like I said, that will get better. Um, you know, I'm getting ready. I know I spoke on Louisiana. I'm getting ready to go to Louisiana next weekend, not this weekend, next weekend. My big cousin's getting married, so that's huge. Got ready for that. Got my suit. Um, Goodness, I ain't never, you know, we're talking about a black wedding. There's gonna be a lot of food, a lot of drinks and stuff like that. So I'm looking forward to that. It's a blessing to be a part of that, and I think there's gonna be like 150, 170 people there. So my goodness, we do it big. Family reunions, family functions, Christmas parties, and now weddings. So I'm looking forward to that. It's gonna be down there in Monroe, Louisiana. So definitely will, I don't know, maybe get some footage of that and see how that goes. That should be good. Really looking forward to it. I feel like, you know, working with my higher power, it's like I got to like take a break from social media. I TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, all that. I just wanted to just find happiness. I want to find happiness with myself. Um, yeah. There's often times where, I ask myself like, I need to do more. I want to do more. And it's like, man, like I don't really look at all the stuff that like I have done, that I have completed. And so with this break from social media, meaning like the TikToks, you know, I think I've learned that I like going for walks. I love, of course, working out. I always work out. I love going for walks. I love working out. I've been reading. I've been reading some books. You know what I mean? And that's been going good. I don't really like. I don't really like reading long books, but like I like reading like medium, like small to medium size per page, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's it's a exciting feeling. I've been riding the bike. I've been riding the bike recently. Just been riding around the neighborhood and riding up on hills and stuff like that. So that's been exciting. And I just been, like I said, just trying to get better with my higher power. And again, I've been talking to the Lord a lot more. So yeah, those are some, things. I will say taking a break from social media and girls, it's kind of like I focus more on myself. Like I feel it. I feel that like, if I want to, go do something, I can go do it. If I want to get me something, I'll get me something here and there. But it's it feels good like when you take a break from social media. And I don't know if y'all understand this, but like you don't see what everybody's doing. You know what I mean? I feel like sometimes we live in a world where it's like, okay, what's this person doing? Okay, what's this person doing? It's like, it wasn't, we don't always have to live like that, where we're just like constantly watching other people's lives like 24/7. I think it's would be really healthy to work on yourself more than just put your face in the just like scrolling. And I think I'm like 2 weeks in. I really try not to like count the day, because it's like, you know what I mean, you got to just make it like you're brushing your teeth. It has to turn to that point. But I guess you could say like 2 weeks and some change where I've been like away from, all of that and females and stuff like that. So yeah, that's been really good. You know, I will say, getting to see my little brother was a blessing lately. He's in the army, but we had a good time while he was down. We went to the movies. We got to watch the new Scream 7 movie. That movie was so like, it was so scary, but it was like you knew what was happening. Like, in the scary movie where like I was starting to go like this, closing my eyes, but like I knew when to do that. Like it was so blah. Like it was, I knew when a scary papa was about to happen. You know what I mean? So it was like, it was all right, but we got to do that. Like I said, rode the four-wheelers, really just, got to spend good time with each other. So, yeah, that's always good. I will say, just being yourself is, you tend to find out new things about yourself, and I think you can really learn a lot about yourself. I just want to find happiness. I don't. I'm single, no kids. You know what I mean? I'm really just trying to like find some things that I'm truly passionate about. There's a lot of things, but I don't know. I will say, I've been getting some clients and stuff like that. I'm a personal trainer. I've been getting some clients and working with my students, so that's been a blessing. Getting to like talk with different types of people and hear their, what's going on in their life, and just laugh with one another. It's always good to laugh. I learned that too. Like it's really healthy to laugh. Like laughing is healthy for you. And so like I've been finding ways to like laugh more. But it's a great feeling when you could do that more often. And I think nowadays I've been trying to do that, more. But yeah, so I got Arizona coming up. I'll be going to Arizona with a buddy of mine, and looking really forward to that. Maybe hit up a resort or so, and see what Arizona's about. Never been there, so yeah, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, I think. Oh, another thing that I've been going strong on is, like watching like sexual things. For the longest time, I'd go on a little streak, and then I'd fail. So doing that has been really good, because everybody tries to go on these streaks, and it's just, sometimes we just slip up. But I will say that it's been easy, but it's also been challenging, at times where you wake up in the middle of the night, and you kind of got something, waking up and all that, and you just have to go back to sleep, I guess. But yeah, that's what I've been up to. And I'm super excited, and I am finding happiness. I think I truly am finding happiness within myself, and I'm um, I'm learning to listen more. I've always been, a listener, but I feel like instead of just like, talking back and forth with a person, I think listening is a big deal, especially in today's world. I kind of like to listen to what the person has to say and soak everything in without just like basically like just work on like not interrupting or not giving my 2 cents in right away. I kind of nowadays just see myself just listening, just like taking everything in and just, oh, okay, cool, yeah. And so that's what I've been doing. Um, Again, I'm super excited. I had a I had this man. He we were talking. We always have good energy with each other. He's like an older man, and he was just like he was just like, I've been meaning to give you this. I've been meaning to give you this, and I'm like, okay. He gave me two $2 bills, and he said, "Do not spend it. I want to give it to you for luck and all that." And I was like, oh man, I truly appreciate that. That was really nice of him to do so. You know what I mean? Like, I felt like I needed that. You know, when something happens where it's like, I needed to hear that, or I like right time, perfect timing, stuff like that. Um, that's how it was. He said, I want to give this to you and your family, and I want it to be like a luck, healthy, and wishing you good luck and stuff like that. And I thought that was pretty dope. He doesn't know that I needed that probably more than ever. Not the money, but the just like the blessing, the luck, and stuff like that. And so that was pretty cool. I got to go see my beautiful mother when I went to go pick my little brother up. Um, I love her so much. She's doing good. Um, I got to go on a walk with her. Got to, get a good night's sleep with her. That was really amazing. And I think you should always check up on your parents and see how they're doing and stuff like that. So, but yeah, um, that's where I'm at right now. Just really trying to find happiness, and I pray everybody else finds happiness too, because you just never know what life is gonna throw at you. And so I think it's always huge to just soak every blessing that you receive, and try your hardest to get through all the challenges, because you will find happiness. You will find happiness, whether that's through another person, whether that's through yourself, whether that's through, you know, a pet. Um, I don't know. But the ultimate goal is to find happiness. Doesn't matter how long it takes. It just matters that you find ways to be happy. And I think that once you do that, I think everything will run smooth going forward. So, um, and also I will say, maybe, take your vitamin. I've been taking vitamins, the gummy vitamins. I've been, taking that like every morning and stuff like that. So, I am finding happiness. I think, finding happiness with me is like not trying to be so hard on myself at times, and uh, I guess like trying to like not be so perfect all the time. And but you live, you learn, and I guess like they say, make mistakes and learn from it. So yeah, but um, I hope you have a super, super blessed week, no matter what you're doing. And I hope that you are, again, finding ways to be happy. Um, I will I will see you in this is episode 8. I will see you in episode 9, and I hope that things are good with y'all, mentally, physically, and I wish you all the, before I go, I think another thing that's been like making me happy is like getting a better relationship, like better relationship with my father. Being able to talk to him about things that I've never thought that I could talk to him about. And so that's why I say, like, if you have like a bad relationship with your mom or dad or guardian, whatever, maybe should try to fix the relationship. I know it's hard out there, and other relationships are different, circumstances are different, but I think being able to, talk with my father more has kind of made me happy, like way happier. So, and just knowing that, he has my back, and, I have his back, I think that's a blessing. So, the goal is to, whatever relationship seems like it's broken, maybe you try to fix it, or find ways to get it to a positive side. So yeah, thank you for watching episode 8 of the You Gotta Love It podcast. And yeah, cheers to y'all. Y'all have a blessed day, and I'll see you on the next episode, baby.